Welcome back to my channel where we talk about money making and money saving tips. If you enjoy this video, please be sure to subscribe below and hit the like button. It helps out my channel so much with the YouTube algorithm. Today we're going to be doing part 2 of how to be successful at anything and how to become a successful person, essentially, tips and tricks on that. So let's jump into it. Part 2, let's go. So the next item on my list is that successful people build multiple sources of income. This is going to be key to reaching like a very high level of success. Now there's different levels of success, right? And how one might define success. But if you want to like become your own boss at something and like become a multi-millionaire at a fairly young age, things like that, those types of people tend to have multiple sources of income. They're not going to just have a job where they clock in, clock out, get paid a paycheck, and that's just the end of the day. They're usually going to have money that they invest and they make capital gains on or dividends on. They're also likely to have real estate income or earnings from other investments that they make. So it's really important for you to think about how you can start diversifying your income stream, allowing your success to start to compound upon itself and to just exponentially increase. The next item on my list is that successful people value themselves and they value their time. Now, when I say value themselves, this means they value their health, they value their mental health, their physical health, they exercise, they eat well, read books to enhance their mind. You will note you probably hear a lot of the time how much successful people read, right? Not necessarily just like fiction books or books generally, right? They might read a lot of information on the internet, articles, newspapers, do a lot of research, right? Warren Buffett reads a lot, Bill Gates reads a lot, Mark Zuckerberg reads a lot, Elon Musk reads a lot. These are all people who are, I think the whole world would agree, are wildly successful, and they all read a lot in different forms, but they all read a lot. I attribute a lot of my success to getting comfortable reading. Having to go through law school really made me get comfortable reading because you're reading a lot of dense information, a lot of very detailed information, and now I'm going through like 50-page contracts all the time. And when I say that they value their time, what I mean is that successful people are efficient with their time. It's not about the number of hours they work, it's about the value that they bring to their work. And in fact, the more value they can bring in less time, the better, right? These successful people are the type of people that if someone can have their time for an hour, that's worth it because they're bringing so much value in that hour versus the value someone else might be bringing in an entire day of their work, right? So it's not about how many hours you work, it's about how much you get done in a little bit of time. And they're very efficient with their time because they value their time, because they have a lot of other things going on in their life and they want to try to make enough time for all of it. The next item on my list is that successful people take calculated risk. With risk comes reward. You need to have some level of risk tolerance in order to be a highly successful person. However, you don't want to just be the most risky person. The risks need to be calculated and make sure that you are comfortable with taking on the level of risk that is involved. The key word there is calculated risks, right? You need to have done your homework. You need to really know what you're signing up for. You can't just go into risk blind. You need to know exactly where your risk tolerance lies, what's too much risk, so that you can properly prepare yourself in the event of the worst. Do your due diligence. The next item on my list is that successful people surround themselves with inspiring people or with other successful people. I understand that the people who are watching this video might not just have a bunch of really rich, really successful friends who they can just instantly be like, I'm gonna surround myself with you guys. You might be coming from a place where you don't have exposure to a lot of people like that. And that's okay. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to surround yourself with like rich people or with people who are like already at the place in life where you would like to be. What you should do is surround yourself with people who help you be inspired toward being the person that you want to be. Don't surround yourself with people who are going to tell you that's stupid or make you feel like you're not capable of it. When I was younger, I had a relationship with a guy that didn't end well. We broke up, partly my own doing, I'll admit it. But we did try to remain friends afterwards, and the point at which that stopped was when I was actually like starting to post on Instagram a lot and starting like my new brand on Instagram. And you can follow me on Instagram, by the way. I'll leave my Instagram handle here. It's Powerhouse Strauss. Anyways, feel free to follow me. But I was just kind of getting that started, and he sent me a text saying like, oh my God, you're so socially awkward. Like, Why would you do that? Basically something along those lines. And for me, that is not a person who inspires me to like be geared toward the things that I wanted to do with my life or the things that I wanted to accomplish with my life, right? And like, even if it was gonna be a failure, like I wanted to be around people who were at least gonna be like, go for it, whatever, if it fails, it fails. Like, you had fun trying, do it, that's awesome. Those are the kind of people who you need to surround yourself with. Now, my current fiance is exactly the kind of person who like makes me feel so inspired. If I get down because a video doesn't get enough views, he's the one telling me, it's a process, you got it, you can do it, don't be worried, I believe in you. And those are the kind of people that you need to surround yourself with. And who at the same time are going to probably be working toward things that they're trying to further because they're these inventive and imaginative and successful oriented people, and you're going to be that person for them in turn. So those are the types of relationships that you should be surrounding yourself with. And last but certainly not least, which I don't think is ever stressed in these types of videos, and I think is probably my number one most important tip and advice for how to be successful at anything and how to become a successful person generally, is be humble. Stay humble. Don't ever allow yourself, no matter where you get on your journey to success, to think that you are better than anyone else, okay? Because just as quickly as your success can build, your success can come crashing right back down. And being humble is key, because as successful as you get, you will not feel fulfilled in that success if you have a bitter attitude or a poor attitude about your life and about your relationship with other people, or about your attitude to other people, because so much of our life here on this earth is how we interact with other human beings. So stay humble, be humble. Remember, as successful as you get, that there are still other people out there who bring a lot of value to this world in their own right, and that you will always, no matter how successful you get, have a lot of stuff to learn from them and treat them as human beings, okay? That is some of my advice on how to be successful at anything, and just generally speaking, how to become a successful person. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe below and hit the like button. It helps out my channel so much with the YouTube algorithm. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Is this on? I hope so. And how to, no, no, that was wrong. Why? Am I blurry? Oh. Am I doing another one where I'm blurry the whole time? Say hi, Ella. I can't. I talk. That's wrong.